Margaret, 71 years old, was checking her email on a Tuesday morning when she saw it. Subject line, "Your Amazon order has been shipped." She frowned. She hadn't ordered anything from Amazon in weeks. Curious, maybe a little worried that someone had used her account, she clicked the email. It opened to a page that looked exactly like Amazon. The logo was perfect, that familiar orange and black design, the smile arrow underneath. Everything looked right. The email said there had been unusual activity on her account, and she needed to verify her payment information immediately to avoid her account being suspended. There was a big orange button that said, "Verify account now." Margaret's heart started beating faster. She didn't want her account suspended. She'd been shopping on Amazon for years, so she clicked the button. It took her to a page that looked like the Amazon login screen. She entered her email and password. Then it asked for her credit card number, the security code on the back, her billing address. She filled it all in, submitted. The page said, "Thank you. Your account is now secure." Margaret felt relieved, crisis averted. Except 3 days later, her bank called. There were charges she didn't make. $1,700 at an electronics store in another state, $800 through a payment app she'd never heard of, $500 in gift cards, over $3,000 gone. That email wasn't from Amazon, it was from a scammer, and she'd handed them everything they needed. If you're thinking, "I would never fall for that," please listen to me. Margaret is smart. She raised 4 kids, worked as a librarian for 30 years, managed household finances for decades. She wasn't careless. But that email was designed by professionals who study human psychology. They know how to make it look real. They know what words trigger panic. And here's the truth. These phishing emails are getting better every year. They used to be obvious. Misspelled words, broken English, blurry logos. But now, with AI and design tools, scammers create emails that look absolutely perfect. So how do you tell the difference? There are 5 red flags that appear in almost every phishing email. Once you know them, these scammers can't fool you anymore. You'll spot the traps before you click. Let me show you. Red flag number 1, and this is the most important. The sender's email address doesn't match the company. Scammers are hoping you won't check this. Let me show you a real example. This fake Amazon email on my screen, the display name says Amazon Security. Looks official, but look at the actual email address. It says Amazon-security at verify-accountnow.com. That's not Amazon. Real Amazon emails come from addresses ending in @amazon.com, period. No hyphens, no extra words, just amazon.com. This fake one has verify-accountnow.com, which is a completely different website the scammer owns. Here's what you do. Every time you get an email from a company asking you to do something, click on the sender's name to see the full address. On a phone, tap the sender's name at the top. On a computer, hover your mouse over it. The real address appears. If it doesn't exactly match the company's official website, it's fake. Delete it immediately. Real banks use bankname.com. Real PayPal is paypal.com. If you see extra words, hyphens, numbers, different endings, it's a scammer. Red flag number 2, urgent or threatening language. This is the psychological weapon scammers use most. They create panic so you act without thinking. Look for phrases like, "Your account will be suspended within 24 hours. Urgent action required. Unusual activity detected. Verify now. You have 48 hours to respond." Real companies rarely use this language. Has your bank ever emailed saying you have 24 hours or they'll close your account? No. If there's a real problem, they call you or send a letter. Scammers use urgency because when you're panicked, you don't think clearly. You just react. So here's your defense. Anytime you see urgent language, that's your signal to slow down. Not speed up, slow down. Do not click anything in that email. Instead, close it, go directly to the company's website by typing their address into your browser and log in there. If there's really a problem, you'll see it when you log in. But 99% of the time, there's no problem. Your account is fine. The email was fake.
Red flag number 3. The email asks for personal information. No legitimate company will ever ask you to send personal information via email. Not your password, not your social security number, not your credit card number, not your bank account details. Never. If an email asks you to verify or confirm or update this information, it's a scam. Real companies already have your information. They don't need you to send it again. And they know email isn't secure. Here's a specific example. You get an email saying your bank needs to verify your account information for new security regulations. It has a link to a form asking for your account number, social security number, debit card PIN. That's a scam. Your bank has all that. Call the company directly using the phone number on the back of your card or on their official website, not the number in the email. Call them and ask, "Did you send me an email asking for my information?" They'll say no. Now, before you show you the last 2 red flags, let me tell you something. I know this feels like a lot. You might be thinking, I have to check the sender address, look for urgent words, watch for information requests. There's so much to remember. But here's the thing. You don't have to memorize all of this perfectly. You just need one thing, a feeling. That little voice in the back of your head that says, something feels off about this email. That's your instinct picking up on these red flags, even if you can't name them all. When you feel that feeling, don't ignore it. That's your brain protecting you. Listen to it. Pause. Don't click. Verify independently. That's all you need. Now let me show you the last 2 red flags, and then I'll give you a simple 3-step process that takes 30 seconds and will protect you every single time. Red flag number 4, suspicious links. When an email has a button or link that says click here or verify now, don't click it yet. Hover your mouse over the link. On a computer, move your mouse over the button without clicking. On a phone, press and hold your finger on the link for a second. A little box appears showing you the actual web address that link goes to. Does that address match the company? Let me show you. Here's a fake PayPal email. It has a blue button that says Secure Your Account. When I hover my mouse over it, look at the bottom of my screen. The link goes to paypal-security-net.net. That's not PayPal. Real PayPal is paypal.com. This is a fake website designed to look like PayPal to steal your login. Always hover before you click. If the link doesn't go to the exact official website, do not click it. Delete the email. Red flag number 5. The email promises something too good to be true or threatens something too scary. Scammers play on 2 emotions, greed and fear. On the greed side, congratulations, you've won a prize, or claim your gift card now. You didn't enter a contest, but free money sounds nice, right? It's bait. They want you to click and enter personal information. Then they steal your identity. On the fear side, your account has been locked, or legal action will be taken unless you respond, or your social security number has been suspended. Wait, your social security number can't be suspended. That's not even real. But when you're scared, you don't think clearly. You panic and click. So here's the rule. If an email makes you feel a strong emotion, either excitement or panic, stop. That emotion is the trap. Scammers are manipulating you. Close the email. Don't click anything. Go directly to the company's real website or call them. Verify whether what the email says is true. Almost always, it's not. Now that you know the 5 red flags, let me give you a simple protocol to follow every time you get an email asking you to do something. I call it pause before you click. 3 questions, 30 seconds could save you thousands. Question 1. Was I expecting this email? If you didn't place an order, didn't request a password reset, didn't contact the company, why are they emailing you out of the blue? That's suspicious. Question 2. Does the sender's email address exactly match the company's official website? Click on the sender's name and look at the full address. If it's not exact, it's fake. Question 3. Hover over any links in the email. Do those links go to the official company website? If not, it's fake. If the answer to any of these questions is no or I'm not sure, do not click anything. Close the email. Open your web browser and type in the company's website address yourself. Log into your account directly. If there's really a problem, it will show when you log in. Or call the company using the phone number from their official website. Tell them you got an email and want to verify if it's real. This protocol takes 30 seconds. 30 seconds that could save you thousands of dollars.
But what if you already clicked before seeing this? Don't panic. Don't feel ashamed. Act fast. Here's your emergency checklist. 1. Change your passwords immediately. Go to the real website and change your password. Use a new one. If you use the same password on multiple sites, change it everywhere. 2. Check your bank and credit card accounts for unauthorized transactions. If you see anything suspicious, call your bank and report fraud. They can freeze accounts and issue new cards. 3. Enable fraud alerts. Call Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion and ask for a fraud alert on your credit report. 4. Report the phishing email. Forward it to the real company so they know scammers are impersonating them. Then delete the original. 5. Monitor your accounts closely for the next few months. The faster you catch fraud, the easier it is to fix. Banks have fraud protection. You can recover from this, but you have to act quickly. Let me show you something that'll help. I'm putting a real email and a fake email side by side on the screen. On the left, a real Amazon order confirmation. Sender address, amazon.com. Greeting uses the customer's actual name. Content is specific,
lists the item, price, delivery date. No urgent demands, just information. On the right, a fake Amazon email. Sender address, amazon-security@account-verify.net, not amazon.com. Generic greeting, dear customer. Vague content, we detected unusual activity. What activity? They don't say. Urgent language, you must verify within 24 hours or your account will be suspended. See the difference? Once you know what to look for, fake emails stand out. They feel wrong. Trust that feeling. Here's what I want you to understand. Phishing emails aren't going away. They're getting more sophisticated. But you're not helpless. You have tools now. You know the 5 red flags. You know pause before you click. You know how to verify independently. That knowledge makes you a much harder target. Scammers rely on people acting impulsively, clicking without thinking. But you're not going to do that anymore. You're going to pause, check the sender, hover over links. Ask yourself, was I expecting this? And when something feels off, you're going to close the email and verify through official channels. That's power. That's control. You're not supposed to be an expert at this. You didn't grow up with email and the internet. Nobody taught you how to spot phishing scams in school. You're learning this now, and that's hard. So if you've fallen for a scam before, that doesn't mean you're stupid. It means you're human. These scammers are professionals. They do this for a living. So give yourself grace. What matters is you're here now, learning, building your defenses. Every time you spot a phishing email and delete it, you're winning. You're outsmarting them, and that's something to be proud of. Share this with your friends, your neighbors, your book club. Print out the 5 red flags and tape them next to your computer. Talk about phishing emails openly. The more people who know, the fewer victims scammers will find. Go through your email inbox right now. Look at the last few emails from companies. Check sender addresses. Practice hovering over links. This is training. The more you do it, the more automatic it becomes. You'll glance at an email and know instantly, that's fake, delete. Your instincts will sharpen, and you'll be safe. Your money will be safe. Your identity will be safe. Because you know what to look for now. You're trained. You're protected. And nobody can take that away from you.